Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video. We're doing the ECMWF 42-day / 6 weeks look at for today's second video. So this would normally be released on Saturday morning, but this week we're releasing it on Friday morning. I'll tell you the reason why in a moment. So this is going to be focusing on the UK and Ireland. Of course, we do have a wider European outlook with the EC 42-day on a Tuesday, so UK Ireland focus for this one. Just saying, first video sales are 6 AM UK weather forecast. We've also got the 10-14 day and January Friday as well, by the way, coming up for you today. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Now, the reason we're releasing this today, not tomorrow, is that tomorrow we are releasing the third and final summer 2023 season roundup. You get all the long range models together for the final time this season, and that will be ahead of the summer forecast being released on Sunday. So the upshot is this video has been shunted back to Friday. Hope it makes sense. So I shall crack on with it, and we'll see what's happening. So let's get shall we? Thank you so much to ECMWF.int for supplying the charts, by the way. Thank you so much, EC. I love it. Right, let's start off. I'm so sorry. Right, let's start off with week one. Mean sea level pressure anomaly taking us from the 29th of May to the 5th of June. Next week, we'll see high pressure sitting in the North Atlantic and into western parts of Europe as well. We've got low pressure to the south in the Atlantic and into southern Europe. 500 millibar height anomaly from the Arctic and North Pole view down looks like that, above average heights across northern and also western parts of Europe in domination. Temperature anomalies next week look a little bit cooler than average across most parts of the country. That's a turn up for the books, isn't it? I bet you weren't expecting that, was you? A bit cooler than average for particularly central and eastern regions. Still a bit on the warmer than average side though out west. Precipitation anomalies next week are drier than normal for Ireland and the UK too. Week 2 will be the 5th to the 12th of June. Let's have a look at this one. Again, we see above average heights, high pressure in the North Atlantic to the north and the west of the UK with low pressure down across southern parts of Europe. That could well lead us to bring in an east or maybe northeasterly breeze. 500 millibar heights look like this. Now, this was a little bit more unsettled, actually. Above average heights in the Atlantic, mid-Atlantic ridge going up towards Greenland. Top of below average heights across much of northern and west Europe. Jet stream might be doing something a little bit like that. And the upshot is we could be bringing in some cooler and rather more showery winds from the north and from the northeast there. Whoa. Temperature anomalies look like that. Cooler. Look at this. Cooler than average. What happened to flaming June? From last week? I don't know. So, definitely like a bit of a tumble going on with the temperatures here in the next couple of weeks. And still dry than average, though. We're still on the dry than average side. So, I suppose that's a good news if you like dry weather. Okay. Let's have a look at week 3. Will be the 12th to the 19th of June. We start seeing the high pressure going up towards Greenland and Iceland, still in over Scandinavia, and lower pressure beginning to push northwards, maybe up from the south. Things turning more unsettled here, maybe. Maybe. Let's have a look at 500 millibar heights. Here we go. High pressure in the North Atlantic and to our east and northeast, lower pressure to the south as well. Right, what's happening with temperature anomalies? Now, they are recovering a little bit, so turning a little bit milder in the west, still a little bit on the cool side to our east, though. So nothing to get excited about, though. And precipitation starting to turn wetter just to our west and southwest. Are we seeing a change here to wetter weather? Week 4 will be the 19th to the 26th of June. Let's have a look. So we've got high pressure in over Scandinavia and reaching towards Iceland and Greenland. Low pressure to our south and southwest. Now, could that pull up warm but also potentially volatile air from the south? Let's have a look at the 500 millibar heights. That has the high pressure actually more in the ascendancy there. Above average heights to our east and northeast winds tend to be coming in from an easterly direction with that, and should be quite warm, I would have thought. Turning warmer with the temperature anomaly here in the 3rd week of June. And as far as precipitation is concerned, so look at this, it's going to be dry than average to the north, wetter than average to the south. We're sort of in a no man's land. That could be quite warm but volatile, I think. Maybe a little bit thundery there. That's covering Glasgow as well, by the way. That's covering Glasgow week. Could it be thundery for Glasgow? Wow, wow, wow. Week 5 will be 26th of June to the 3rd of July. Here we go. So now we find the lower pressure in the Atlantic coming back in again, maybe, as high pressure in Scandinavia weakens. However, 500 millibar heights still has that area of above average heights over and to the east of the country. Temperature anomalies are substantially warmer than average. Well, not substantially, but they're like 1 to 3 degrees above average, which is quite warm. And wetter as well, beginning to go wetter in the early part of July, or at the beginning of July. And then lastly, week 6 will take us to the 3rd to the 10th of July. Let's have a look, 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 let's have a look! Probably wasn't worth a build-up. Low pressure in the Atlantic, but what's going on? What's going on? Is that low pressure going in this direction, though? What are the 500 millibar heights doing? So we've got some above average heights around Greenland, and they extend back into the Arctic too, as well, by the way. Temperature anomalies are above average. It's not desperately wet, but it's not just desperately warm, but are a little bit above normal. And lastly, precipitation looks like this. Does seem to be a bit more unsettled here into July, I've got to say. You know, just green splodges all over the place. That could be getting wetter into July. But of course, June is the focus, and it looks like we start off quite cool for June now. Wow, wow, wow! And then things get warmer later on in the month. But as they get warmer, it might start turning volatile. So perhaps have a bit of thunder. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's how it looks this week. We'll do it all over again next week. Remember, we can do the wider European outlook with this one on Tuesday. And then we will have another look at, you know, the scenario for the UK and Ireland next Saturday. We're back to Saturday with this one next week. If you've enjoyed the video and you haven't been wondering what the hell am I watching, then please can you like, share and subscribe. And I shall see you a little bit later on with Jamie Fry. So you'll find out, like just in an hour or two, what the Jamie and CFS have got to say about all this, actually. So that's one to watch out for. That's coming up in an hour or two. Not going to wait till tomorrow to see whether there's agreement between the three. It'll be in a couple of hours. And then we'll have the 10-14 day as well. So it's epic, 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 epic. Please like, share, subscribe on all of vids. And we'll see you a little bit later on with more content. For this one, that's all for now. And thanks for watching.